Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Fitbit at Home Mindfulness series. This is week 3 of this mindfulness series, and you may have been with my friend Alexis Santos on Tuesday, and we're here every Tuesday and Thursday offering these guided meditations. If this is your first time here, that's great. The meditation I'll be doing today is good for all experience levels. And Alexis worked with awareness of thought patterns on Tuesday. And that's a really important practice during this time because we may notice that we have lots of thoughts, and some of them are quite challenging. And this is natural in an intense time like this of pandemic and sheltering in place. There could be fear and anxiety, and all of that deserves our compassion. So today we'll be working with self-compassion for challenging times, really acknowledging that no matter what's going on for us, and all of us are in different situations, dealing with different experiences and challenges, each of us deserves compassion for the difficulty of this time. Sometimes we can get flooded by the thoughts and overwhelmed. That deserves compassion. Sometimes we actually try and push away these difficult feelings. That also deserves compassion. And some of us even dismiss our own pain and challenges because we feel like other people have it worse. There's some sense of guilt or feeling bad about feeling bad. That also deserves our compassion. So whatever you're feeling, whatever thoughts are coming up for you in these challenging times, whatever emotions, we're going to work with self-compassion, which allows us to recognize that those challenges, pain, difficulty, challenging thoughts, emotions, feelings are natural, and they are a form of difficulty or stress, even suffering, and that we can bring kindness and spaciousness to it just by recognizing it, and allowing our bodies and minds to really feel what's happening without needing to get lost in it. So let's practice that. I'm going to invite you to take a comfortable posture. You don't have to do anything special, but make sure you feel settled, relaxed. You can roll your shoulders up and back. You can close your eyes or feel free to keep them open with just a soft gaze in front of you. And let's just start with this basic awareness of the body that we've been using. It's simply noticing how the body feels in this moment. You can use touch points like the feet or the seat or even your hands to begin this process of actually feeling our experience, not just thinking about it. And part of feeling our experience is really noticing what might be happening in our mind, our emotions. You can ask yourself a simple question like, what's happening right now? Perhaps the mind is busy, perhaps the body is feeling tension, or maybe the mind is relaxed and the body is at ease. Whatever is here, we make space for it. So what's happening right now? Meeting that with a sense of allowing. I'm going to invite you to consider a difficult thought, a challenging feeling or emotion that's been coming up for you in these challenging times. Try not to get lost in the story. You can always come back to the breath, to the body. If it gets too overwhelming, if you go down rabbit holes. But this anxiety or fear, sadness, or particular thought, let's meet it with compassion with just a few phrases that we'll repeat. Three simple phrases that help us recognize the stress we're experiencing, that this is part of life, and that we wish ourselves some ease. So saying to yourself silently, as you reflect on this difficulty or challenge, this is challenging. Challenges are a part of life. May I find some ease. Perhaps adapting those phrases so they work for you with whatever difficulty or challenge that you're experiencing. But repeating again, this is challenging. Challenges are a part of life. May I find ease. Allowing this framing to help bring a little bit more space, perhaps a bit of release to whatever you're facing or challenged with, recognizing that these times and throughout human history, life has presented us with challenges. This is challenging. Challenges are a part of life. May I find ease. Inviting that different response to what's happening, not fighting the challenge or difficulty, but just simply acknowledging it and wishing for more ease in relationship to it. Repeating the phrases on your own. This is challenging. Challenges are a part of life. May I find ease. Allowing the phrases to just naturally dissolve, bringing awareness to whatever is here right now. Sensations, thoughts, emotions, perhaps even some ease. Knowing that you can return to this self-compassion whenever you experience these strong challenges of this time, allowing the eyes to open, coming back to the space. So sometimes we think that meditation is about making something particular happen. Usually some idea we have of peace, a quiet mind. But as we practice more and more, we learn that mindfulness is not about changing our reality or the current situation, but really shifting our relationship to it. There's a saying, it's not what's happening that matters, but our relationship to what's happening. So we know that these times are filled with challenges for all of us, and some very serious challenges for many of us. We can't necessarily fix that, but we can start to develop some compassion for ourselves, using mindfulness as a way to recognize that challenges are a part of this current situation and challenges are a part of life. And we can wish ourselves ease, well-being, and a sense of peace in relationship to it. And that's really all that we can do sometimes. We can't change what's happening outside, but we can always shift our relationship to it inside. So I hope you have benefited from this practice today. Encourage you to come back on Tuesday. Alexis will be here again, and I'll be back next Thursday at the same time. And we'll be continuing to offer for a few more weeks these practices for coping with all of the challenges and all of the wonderful things that are continuing to happen in life. If you want more content from 10% Happier, head over to Fitbit Premium, and hope to see you next time.